You at the right place and you definitely at the right channel. This your boy Snake Eye. TV checking in. First start salute to that notification military for dropping them bombs on that like button before we even get lit. First up, we got your boy Francis Carlton Crowley. What went wrong? Let's get right into it, Bomb First Nation. Man accused of burying baby in Montana wood said the child was too heavy. Come on now, let's get into it. A 5-month-old infant who had been buried under piles of sticks and debris in Montana wilderness was miraculously found alive at least 9 hours later. The man accused of abandoning the child said the infant was too heavy. What? So you gonna leave the infant because you say he too heavy? Let's keep going. Police received reports of a man acting strange around Lolo Hot Springs, Montana, around 8 p.m. That was on Saturday. As they headed to the area, more reports came in saying that the man was threatening people, claiming to have a gun. Francis Carlton Crowley, your boy, was 32 years old, had left the area by the time Missoula County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived. Even more concerning, a 5-month-old baby that was left in Crowley's care hadn't been seen for several hours. When deputies were able to locate him, police said he appeared intoxicated and made statements indicating the baby might be buried somewhere in the mountains. He didn't even know. He was out of his mind. He might be buried somewhere in the mountains. A host of departments, including search and rescue officers as well as members of the United States Forest Service, came together to look for the missing infant. After more than 6 hours of searching on foot, a deputy heard the faint cry of a baby. Police said in a statement, he followed the sound and found the baby alive, face down, buried under a pile of sticks and debris. The baby was clothed only in wet and soiled onesie. Only in the wet and soiled onesie. Police said it was about 46 degrees that night. In court, an emotional Crowley told investigators he left the infant in the woods after crashing his car because the child was heavy, court documents state. He told the judge he loved the child and pleaded not to be taken away. Sheriff officials said Crowley, the child's mother, and the infant were living in a camp near the hot springs in Lolo National Forest. Crowley's relationship to the baby wasn't immediately clear. Crowley did not enter a plea during the court hearing. His bail was set at $200,000. Crowley had previously been arrested for burglary, assault, drug and criminal mischief charges. The baby was taken to a local hospital where authorities say he is in good condition, thank God. Sheriff spokesman Brenda Bassett said in a statement the baby suffered only minor scrapes and bruises. For all of us at the sheriff's office, this is what we call a miracle, police said. Custody of the child has been referred to the State Division of Child and Family Services. Come on, what is really going on with Francis Crowley? What do y'all think, Bomb First Nation? What went wrong with Francis Crowley? This man is clearly out of his mind. You don't say the child is too heavy after having a wreck and leave him face down in debris in the Montana mountains in the wilderness. 46 degrees that night. That makes no sense. Man, I hope they do everything they can to keep you away from that child from here on out. Hey, make sure you hit that bell to get notified every time we upload. This Bomb First TV. This your boy Snake Eye. I got the short video clip, man. Make sure you keep subscribing, keep commenting to your boy. Snake Eye signing out. Yes, sir.
A needle in a haystack is what police were looking for. Out of daylight and running out of time, deputies near Missoula, Montana say they were told by a man they had just arrested he abandoned and buried a 5-month-old somewhere in the mountains.
We had law enforcement officers from almost every jurisdiction converge to the area to help find this child.
Responding to 911 calls from Lolo Hot Springs, sheriff's deputies say Francis Crowley was acting erratic when he told officers he dumped the baby boy he was caring for in the wilderness. Search teams scoured the forest for 6 hours. Then, at 2:30 a.m., a faint cry beneath a pile of debris. Posting this photo of the baby gripping the finger of a first responder, authorities say the 5-month-old was cold and wearing a wet onesie.
When I heard that baby murmur, I was so happy I was more happy than hearing my own daughters cry for the very first time.
Today, Crowley was in court facing multiple charges, but tonight the baby boy is in protective custody. The rescue, a miracle on the mountain. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.